Hello class, my name is Wyatt Brooks. Today I'm going to be talking about exercise and some of the benefits that come from exercise. Are you tired of having unwanted fat areas and no motivation to get rid of it? Today I will give you several reasons that exercise is good for you and your body. Okay, so I am personally starting a diet plan. I want to lose about 25 to 30 pounds in my stomach area. It's mainly just body fat that I've accumulated from the basically COVID and everything, and not being able to do as much as what we used to and what we were used to. But basically, one of the main benefits to exercise and having a good exercise and diet plan throughout your whole life is the neurons in your brain that help you to remember stuff and help you to daily function on an everyday basis. It helps stimulate those brain cells. That way, once you get to the age of 65, basically, your brain still functions as a teenager. So it's the same way. It has been proven by studies that once you turn 65, your brain starts going back to how it was during your childhood, and by the time you get to be like 90 years old, some people are equivalent basically to a toddler in their brain. And it's been proven by studies that exercise helps prevent that majorly. There are many ways that you can exercise other than just going to the gym. For example, like there's different swim aerobics, there's sports you can play. There's, even if you're elderly and don't really want to get out on the basketball court and go shoot hoops for 4 hours at a time with teenagers who are knocking you down on the ground and stuff, you can do dancing at home. They make several different exercise equipment that you can buy from Walmart, and you can pull it up on your TV basically, and it has a simulation of you going up a mountain or something with your own personal trainer, and this really helps to get you motivated. That's one of the main reasons that people don't exercise, is because they don't have enough motivation, and they just get bored with basically sitting in their living room doing sit-ups, whatever, walking outside. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that, just that there's many alternatives to that if that's how you feel about it. It helps you live longer. One of the main things about exercise is longevity throughout your lifetime. Basically, there has been a lot of studies shown that people who have exercised all their life have been proven to live longer and help and remember things better, and it's just better on their children basically in general. I've got two grandparents one of them is 85, one of them is 83, and both of them now, they're having basically home health come in and take care of them basically every day. 8 to 12 in the mornings and 8 to 9 at night. They had to have people come in and help put them to bed and everything, and it's just really sad seeing that, because my grandpa, he used to be a very active man, and now he rarely steps foot out of his house. Now he's basically in the recliner watching TV all day, and that's been one of the main things that's kind of motivated me to start my own diet plan, because I don't want to be like that whenever I get older and just kind of give up and not be able to do some of the fun things that I could whenever I was younger. Studies have shown that people who have exercised for at least 20 minutes 3 times a week have decreased their chances of death by 32%. Now, if you think about it, that's a very big number, 32%. It doesn't sound like it, but that's a very big number whenever you go to considering your overall life. We're talking several years there at 32%. And even just being active every day and not sitting down is a big part of your exercise plan throughout your life. And obviously, better health is one of the other really important benefits to exercise, because you want to stay healthy all your life. When you go to the doctors and get a regular checkup, you want them to tell you good news, not bad news, that your heart is not performing as well as it would. You might need this, you might need that. Everything's getting clogged. That's not what you want. And basically, there's a lot of benefits for the elderly people, And by elderly, I mean over the age of 65, who are kind of slowing down in their life. They're retired. They're not doing as much as what they were. And it makes them more independent on themselves and less dependent on other people. As I was talking about, my grandparents are now dependent on other people, and they're having to pay them, and they're not too happy with having to pay the prices of home health and everything. And basically that comes from just giving up as you get in old age. Encouragement for people is another thing that helps stimulate people wanting to do exercise and wanting to get out for themselves. In other words, if they've got friends that are just sitting on the couch doing nothing, they're going to want to do nothing too. But if they have friends that are exercising, getting out, walking, hanging out with friends and walking, doing that stuff, they're probably going to want it too. Now, there are also several negatives to not exercising. Obviously, obesity is the main negative. It's not fun being fat. Nobody wants to be really fat because, people stereotype and they make fun of you, and you're not as capable of doing everyday activities like you want to. Even when you walk into Walmart and people are kind of looking at you, you always wonder in the back of your mind, are they thinking, wow, he needs to go on a diet plan and really lose some weight? But other major negatives to not exercising include high blood pressure, include heart attacks, heart diseases, stroke, heart failure. Everything with your heart and your brain is really majorly associated with exercise and how much you do. Doctors are always telling you how good it is to exercise, and I think that should really drive the point home to a lot of people that exercise is better than no exercise. And by saying this, I hope that maybe this will encourage somebody to start thinking about, maybe not now, but start thinking about later when you're 40, even 30, to start getting an exercise plan going on and help you live longer, make you feel better the rest of your life. Thank you.